Hey, blessings everyone. This is Yanni, the only lockologist. So I've been meaning to do this video for a while. It's a quick video, I hope, because you guys might talk a lot, but it's good information. If you don't have the attention span of a goldfish, you will actually listen to what I'm saying. Right? So this is what I tell a lot of clients, new clients, when they come to me. By the way, this is Sean from Allentown, PA. I can never pronounce that word correctly if I talk fast. Right. So Sean's pretty new to us. He was going all the way to Pittsburgh to get his hair done, but today when he came, I had to compliment him. I said, now your scalp is looking a lot more healthy, rejuvenated compared to when I saw you the first time, which was on the last cycle. So this is what I want to say. Healthy scalps grow healthy hair. And please don't look at the length of his hair. A lot of people are going to come about problems because I always say this in my video. People, not all, some people in the lock community are focused on the wrong things. We are concerned, oh my God, long hair, don't care. I wish my hair grew that length and all of that. Anytime a client comes to me, first they go to Jimmy, Jimmy cleans it, and then they sit with me. And while I'm doing their hair, I give them a free consultation. The first thing I do, I open up the client's hair before I even put my hand in it, right? Before I start to lock it. And I want to see the scalp. Most clients who come to me who've been to wherever they've been to for a while and they now finally want a healthy lock journey, their scalp have a type of discoloration. It looks gray. Not gray here. The scalp I'm talking about, it looks dull. It looks like it's lacking nutrients, oxygen or whatever. And I always ask the clients, were you being, in the last person who did your hair, were you being put under a dryer and were you getting your hair styled? And 98.9% of the times they're like, yes. And that's what causes scalp to be unhealthy. It doesn't matter what length of hair you have. I have clients who have the shortest length, but they have a healthy scalp, so they're growing healthy locks. And I have clients with extremely long hair behind their knees, even longer than this king, longer than Sean. And their scalp is unhealthy, so their locks is unhealthy. Short hair doesn't mean your hair is healthy, it's unhealthy, and long hair doesn't mean your hair is healthy. It starts with the scalp. I tell a lot, sorry for that pounding noise, it's my, what's this called, radiator? Right, the boiler. I tell a lot of my clients, if you're not taking care of the scalp, you have to look at your hair, locks, aka locks, as a plant. If you're not taking care of the soil, the plants will not grow healthy. That's why some of you you're dealing with, other than alopecia, you're dealing with a lot of scalp issues, psoriasis, eczema, seborrheic dermatitis, all these conditions, and it really does start with the scalp. That's why a lot of people go to dermatologists, because they deal with skin. The scalp is still your skin. And your skin, I've said it a million times, your skin is your largest organ. Your heart and your lungs is not the largest organ in the body, it's the skin, the integumentary system. If you are not drinking water, if you're not hydrating your soil, aka your scalp, you're wondering, and at the end of the day, not you're wondering, a lot of you, unless you go in front of the mirror and do the kind of thing where you use another mirror to see the back of your head, when people do your hair, they're not telling you your truth. Like me, when we do hair, I just told I said, Sean, give me your phone so you can see what I'm seeing. Right? By the time you all find out your hair is unhealthy, half your hair gone. Because no one was telling you, you know what? All the twisting, snatching, every time your hair is twisted so tight or styled so tight, you're causing trauma to the follicles. You cause trauma to the follicles. Now that spot, that little follicle that you damage will never grow back. Look at it like some crazy person went nuts and are trying to come up with the most far-fetched shit. And they took a knife and they cut their finger off. That's trauma to the finger. That pinky finger will never grow back, right? So all the styling and stuff, you are damaging. Yes, it is going to thin the locks out eventually. But the good thing is hair grows and grows and grows. It doesn't stop until you die, right? So I'm talking beyond the thinning of the locks. I'm talking about your hair being snatched and yanked and the follicles are being damaged. Most clients who come to us who have had lock journey, as long as Sean has have lock journey or longer than him, they all tell me, you know, I saw your videos and there was a time my hair was healthy and thick. What happened? I say, you got it done too often too tight, and it causes damage to the scalp. The other thing that causes damage to scalps is dryers. It is the worst thing. And people will ask, I know somebody watching this video for the first time or see me for the first time, so how do we dry our hair? How did you dry your hair? Well, how did people, not you, how did people dry their hair before dryers was invented? It's logic and common sense with towels, not t-shirts. That's stupid. Towels, the same way you dry your skin. And yes, the towel will get wet based on the length of your hair. Guess what? You use another towel. And when that gets wet, you use another. I'm saying that from experience because my hair takes 4 days to dry. I never put a dry in my hair, right? I use almost 10 to 12 towels. And I'm okay with that because I have a washer and dryer downstairs. I rather pay that water bill than put a dryer in my hair, right? So the dryers are basically burning. Picture you take a nice plump chicken and it's Thanksgiving or turkey, it's Thanksgiving and you put the turkey in the oven. You notice the turkey, other than it being cooked, you notice the turkey do not come out the same size you put it in, right? Because the heat took out all the moisture and it cooked it and baked it. Now you can enjoy your nice turkey. This is not like, the turkey thing is the same concept. But this, when you go on the dryer, it's the same concept. It is drying it. It is sucking out all the moisture. And your poor follicles. A follicle is a tiny thing. People look at hair in its entirety. If you look at follicles one by one, meaning he might have 1 to 3 billion follicles, let's picture those follicles, people like, oh my God, help. Right? Make sense? Okay? Right. So I'm done halfway through his hair. This is what it helps. You don't look at the size of the locks or because he has fuzzy hair like mine. But look how healthy his scalp looks. When he came, it was gray looking. And again, not gray here. It looked like it was lacking oxygen. Our body needs oxygen. That's because whoever was doing this, and I'm not speaking bad about the person, or I would call their name. I would ask, who just was doing it here? What? Shanae? Shanae at 158 Zuckerberg Street. She did it. This is not about who did it. This is all they know. I am here till we retire from this to teach people who wants to listen. You have to do better. If you want this love journey for a long time, you have to do better. All right? You see how beautiful and brown his scalp looks? It did not look like this 3 or so months ago. It was dull looking. It was lacking oxygen. I could see it. It looked like how some people look when they're on dialysis, where all the blood is drained from them. They look sickly, and that's how his scalp looked. Though his hair is very long, it was not looking right, right? And he was like, how are you not putting products in this and it's looking? Listen, that's not important. The importance is your scalp is now breathing. That's another thing, product. If you're growing a plant, and I was a crazy person and I dumped cement on your plant, not only would it kill the plant, but the plant can't grow. All these products that you guys are still putting in your hair, right? Because somebody say, use this on you guys. Not in here, I'm sorry, the scalp. You're putting it in the scalp because you're obsessed with neatness, and then they take the cone and they wrap it. Then they stick you on the dryer. That thing is baking in. That's why we season turkey for people who cook in turkey and chicken. Makes sense? You know about that, right? You want to season it so when you stick it into oven, the seasonings, is baked into it. Now that is good, but in this situation, it's bad. What it does, it clogs the pores, the follicles, so your scalp cannot breathe. Like our nose and mouth, our scalp still needs to breathe. Our skin needs to breathe. Right through all these billions of little pores of hair follicles, it needs to breathe. Okay? So I'm about to do this here. So help. I'm just tilting you a little bit to the side. Right? When he came with way more new growth. There's not a lot because he's only seen us once. But when he came 3 months ago, I said, bruh, your hair looked like it was just done. And that's because he had no new growth between his locks. Because whoever was doing his locks was pulling out the new growth. If you're that person, like I hate when my hair get fuzzy and you're obsessed with neatness, 1, locks is not for you. And 2, you are going to go bald. It's a fact. If you are pulling your new growth is what goes into the locks and build it up where the locks do not thin from the root as it grows. That's why a lot of you, as you look at the locks and it's long, you're like, where am I getting these thin locks from? It's because your new growth kept up and you won't give it time to grow. It's like a wall. Locks is like a wall. It's just here, keep adding, you know, intertwining, and it creates the lock where it stays one size, right? Healthy scalp grows healthy locks, no matter what size locks you have, no matter what texture your hair is, no matter the length of your hair, the color of your hair. If your scalp is not healthy, your locks, your hair will not be healthy. Take care of the scalp. Do not be using a 55 different oils. That too, even though they say essential oils, and the definition of the word essential mean important, so you don't fall for the rope-a-dope, like, well, I'm going to get all these essential oils. Your scalp still can't breathe. If I overwater a plant, it is going to die. You're using too much oils. You do not have to oil your scalp every day. All these things, and even some things you guys think is healthy, is actually counterproductive, right? Once a week is enough. Your scalp needs to breathe. I tell people, look at oils when you're oiling your scalp. One oil, choose whichever oil you want. Look at it as an extended release pill. There's certain medications, you might see it, it's called extended release. In time, it doesn't release right away into your bloodstream, or does what it's supposed to do to cure the problem. It takes time to be released. Oils are like that. That's why I'm the queen of castor oil, because it's a thick oil, and you do not have to use castor oil if you're not allergic every day, every 3 days, you understand, right? So stop over oiling, stop over washing, because especially with black people, our body creates beautiful, we have oily skin. That's why we don't age like some people who age like milk or banana, right? We have that nice oily skin. You're stripping your hair of its natural oils, okay? Because we have something called sebaceous glands. So you're just stripping the oils that your sebaceous glands creates, right? So what I'm trying to say, I've always said when I first started doing videos, and I haven't said it in a long time, less is more. Focus on keeping your scalp healthy. Do not be obsessed with it. And you will have a beautiful lock journey for a very long time, for as long as you want it, okay? Stay tuned for more videos, guys. And he is done. If you look, you'll notice his hair is still very fuzzy. He has that soft, curly texture, and he's at that place where he's like, Yanni, I'm embracing that fuzziness. I know better now. And I always tell people that my work is not about neatness. My work is about the health. Your obsession with neatness is why you're going bald, because whether you did it or the loctician or hair professional did it, the constant, let me get every strand in place, it causes you to go bald. All right, so his hair is done. All right, you guys can see it. And just remember, just be mindful. Don't do the most. Take care of your scalp. Take care of your soil. Your hair is your plant, and your soil is your scalp. For the plant people out there, you understand this concept, because I like to bring things in a very simple, simplistic way so people can understand. So I always use examples. If you're listening, like, she's always using an example. Even he said it. He's like, I like how you said that with the turkey and all of that, you know, you put something in an oven, it's one size, and it was cooked. When you take it out, the size shrink, because that's what the heat did, okay? An ordinary towel or towels. Just dry your hair. It is fine. You will not die. It might be a little damp. If it's in the summer, that's the time I like washing my hair the most, because in the summer, though my hair takes forever to dry, I use a few towels. I just need to sit outside, and within 2 hours, my hair is dry. When it's colder, my hair takes longer to dry, because I have a texture that holds on to moisture. Okay, now we are working until January the 14th. I forgot to mention that earlier on in the video. If you want to see us, if you've never seen us before, do not text me. I don't know you like that. Call like he did. And he said it was very simple. Call, leave a message, saying the reason for your call, say your name, telephone number if you want to, but I have a newer phone, so you don't have to say your telephone number. And I'll return your call. They'll say, hey, this is Candace. I want to call to book an appointment with you and Jimmy for my locks, and I'll take it from there. Okay, remember, come to us because you want healthy hair. If you want wigs, sister locks, Lock extensions, please do not come to us. We do not do that. They're amazing, talented lock professionals that I watch their work. And not in a jealous way. I like to see people do other things. I watch videos of people doing natural hair. It's something to see. It's fascinating, right? And there are a lot of talented people that does locks and the, instant locks and all that. We do not do that. We about the health of the hair. I stay in my lane, okay? All right, so everybody be safe. And remember, I call between the hours of 4 p.m. and 6 p.m. Be patient. You don't need to call me 7, 8 times. Just one time, and I will return your call. Just be patient, please, because my regulars are still booking. Everybody be safe and be well. How does your hair feel?
Wonderful.
Wonderful, right? Yes, beautiful. Look how it just bent. Really quickly, when he first came to me, like 3 months ago, his hair was, though it's long, it was so stiff. He thought that was natural until after Jimmy stripped it. He's like, it's nice and bendy. I said, your hair was like a zombie, like you watch what name when the person walking. It was so, though it's long, it was so stiff. I said, that's because they put products in the locks and then they put you on the dryer and baked it in. When my clients come, you see that bend, especially if the hair is, look how they're moving. That's what I love to see, where it's just bending. Just moving, swoosh, swoosh, and now they're like a corpse. Throw it up. You're like one of the zombies. Stay tuned for more videos, guys.